Hey guys, how's it going? So I wanted to just do a quick video here about staying raw in the cold because I live in Canada. I live in BC, and for about, I don't know, November, December, January, February, March, April, I'd say a good 6 months is pretty cold. I mean, it only starts getting a bit warm maybe by March, April, not even. It's like 8 months of cold here, let's be honest. Anyways, I wanted to talk about like staying raw, staying healthy, staying on a high fruit, amazing diet in the winter. And it's doable, I mean, but a lot of people use it as an excuse not to do it. And so I just wanted to dive into what I do, my morning routine or my daily routine, just so you can get an idea of how I do it. But I will start off by saying that it took me many years to transition to the current habits I have today. I didn't just wake up one day and start eating this way or you know, like it took a while to transition because, like, say in the beginning, for example, I was starving by like 10 a.m. And if you're starving, just eat. I mean, a lot of people feel like they have to push themselves and that they have to follow the body's natural cycle, which happens naturally over time. Your body will, over time, fall into that natural cycle, but just let it happen naturally. So the natural cycle, what I mean is the body's digestive cycle, like it's at its strongest point from noon till 8 p.m. So that's like the ideal eating window. But it doesn't mean that you have to meet the ideal right away. Anyways, so it's early in the morning. I'm a little tired. What am I drinking? Coffee. Just kidding. Can you see that? This is warm water. Yeah, that's what I drink in the morning, in the winter. Anyways, so I get up in the morning, hopefully by around 7. I go to bed around 10. That's the ideal for me, or 9:30, like, and I wake up in the morning and I drink warm water in the winter. I mean, no sense in suffering, and water is hydrating, and we need as much water as possible as far as I'm concerned. I mean, I drink like 4 liters a day. Why? Because we didn't grow up with hydrating diets. So our entire life, since like birth almost, not birth because we're drinking mom's breast milk, hopefully, but our entire lives we've been eating like crackers and cakes and candy and whatever, all this dehydrating, mucus forming foods, and the body is just continually using its hydration reserves to carry out its many functions and to rehydrate that food and to move it along. So we are all, as a species, dealing with chronic dehydration issues. So I begin my first meal, just kidding. I begin in the morning and I drink 2 liters of water on an empty stomach. And I love warm water. People ask, why don't you add lemon to it? Well, because I don't care to, and if you add anything to your water, then you turn on digestion, and it's not such a big deal. I'm not like, you know, fanatic, but why bother? I mean, I might as well give myself that digestive rest until I'm hungry. And when I'm actually hungry, I'll eat. Sometimes it's 11 a.m. I'm actually hungry, but usually it's around noon or 1 actually. But like I said, I had to transition over to this. In the beginning, I was just, you know, you just got to eat when you're hungry. And so I eat a large fruit meal at noon. Today I'm having probably, in total with the smoothie, because it's not ideal here. I mean, fruit's not growing and I have to use some frozen fruit sometimes, but big deal. I've got fresh bananas. I'm eating about 7 chopped into a bowl, and then I make my smoothie. It's blueberries, dates, and more bananas, 2 more bananas, so that's 9 bananas. And then I keep some of the blueberries thawed fresh. So what I do is I chop those 7 bananas into a bowl, I throw the fresh blueberries on top, and then I dump the smoothie on top. And that's like a nice large meal. I know myself, I know when I'm comfortably satisfied how much fruit I have to eat. And so I eat that down. And generally, I'm not hungry again. If I eat that around noon or 1, I'm not hungry again until dinner time. But if I am hungry, I'll eat, right? I'll snack. I'll snack on fruit. Light cheese is what I've been snacking on lately. Or I'll make myself, actually, I'll make myself like maybe around 3 p.m. like a warm date carob mock mocha is what we call it. And we teach our support group members to make this as well, especially the ones trying to get off coffee, right? Or toxic herbals. I'm sorry to say that. I mean, I love herbs. I grow herbs. Herbs are great. They're great in the ground. They're great to look at, but they're just not designed for human consumption. And we can tell this by the bitterness, by the woodiness, by like most herbs that people consume are the ones that you would never just like pick and eat. Like you would never eat burdock root or dandelion root, or you would never just go eat mullein. Oh, it's so fuzzy, and it grows in my yard as well. Like I love all these plants. It's just herbs, we've been misled. It's like one of the biggest rabbit holes I've ever been down, because I was a horticulture girl, I was herbal girl, I was gonna go to school for herbs. I studied them extensively on my own for many years. And to learn that herbs actually are irritants and that they actually damage our health and do not promote health and actually prevent a lot of people from reaching optimal health, that was a large pill to swallow, pardon the pun. Anyways, so what do I eat in a day? Back to that. So for lunch, that's what I have. I have my large banana smoothie bowl meal, and it is so good and so satisfying, and I feel comfortably full after, and I'm not thinking about food all day like I used to. When I first began this journey, I didn't realize how much we had to eat, right? Because our food is way less calorie dense than the average mixed food, standard American diet, world diet eater, right? Because they're eating very complex, very protein rich, very fatty foods. They can only eat a little bit, and because if you eat a lot, you'll damage yourself, right? But for us, the ones that are eating naturally and eating raw, we get to eat, and I love to eat. Like, I love to eat. So I get to eat till I'm comfortably satisfied. I get to eat a large meal. You know, it's one of the joys of life, and I love eating this way. It's amazing, and it's helped me solve all my health issues over time. Anyways, so, like I said, I might have a snack of like a mock mocha. That's just blended dates with carob warmed up. And it's so good and so frothy. Or my banana milk, I might have a snack of that. I'll just make like a whole blender full, of water with some dates, just a couple, and like a banana, and you just blend it down till it gets so smooth and frothy, and then it's like you're drinking this sweet, delicious, milky water. I don't know. Anyways, for dinner, I have a large salad, like a large salad, like the size that a family of 4 would eat, right? Like my bowl, I should have brought it here. I could go grab it. I should go grab it, but handle broke off my mug. Anyways, so for dinner, yeah, very large salad. Sometimes I have things on the side. Like last night I made raw sushi rolls. So I just made up the sushi meat off the top of my head meat. The sushi rice, because it's made out of vegetables. I blended carrots with some sun-dried tomatoes. I put a little flax in there. A date. What else did I put? Anything? And this is like a little bit of a treat, like a little mixed meal for me. But I think that's all I put. The carrot, the date. Anyway, so it made this like, and bell pepper. And so it made, and then I did like food processing in my Thermomix. Anyway, so it made like this nice like meat, like rice. Like rice. Meat's a horrible word. It's so misleading. I don't like that word at all. Meat. You should just say dead animal. Anyways, there's coconut meat. That's the original meat. So I used, that as the rice. So I laid out my nori sheet. I put down 2 pieces of romaine lettuce, because the romaine is like the catchment. It helps it roll better, is what I've noticed. And so I put the sushi, I put the rice, my carrot rice on top, and then I put a little avocado and cucumber in there, and then I rolled it up and sliced it up, and it was amazing. And I had that on side of my salad. My salad last night for dressing, I just did like half an avocado blended with, I mixed it up, and I mixed it up with half a lemon and just a little maple syrup. Usually I don't use maple syrup. Usually I go for date paste, but I didn't make it and I was lazy. And so I did that. And then I just throw that on my salad and I massage it in, so, you know, because you gotta make it stretch, because you don't want to overdo the fats, because fats are good, but you don't want to overdo them. And so that's what I did. I massaged into my salad, and so I ate that big salad down. I ate my nori sushi wrap rolls down, and I was comfortably satisfied, and I wanted some dessert. And so for dessert, I actually made this, it's just dates on the bottom blended, and then some carob and dates blended to make a chocolate sauce with some water. And so I had that, just like a little spoonful, just because sometimes I like something a little sweet after dinner. Anyway, so that's what I ate in a day. And so most days I just eat 2 meals a day. And if I have snacks, it's just like a little bit of extra fruit. And I mean, most days, every day I only eat 2 meals a day, and I may snack on like a little fruit. But other than that, yeah. So I stay raw in the winter. I should show you outside. It is freezing. Every morning I have to go out and start my car like 10 minutes ahead of time. It's not fun. And yeah, I'm not a fan of living in the cold, I tell you. I mean, this is where I was born. My mom, she's from Texas. I believe that's where I should be, but sadly it's not that easy with the border and just everything. It's like, anyways, I'm getting off topic. I hope everyone has an amazing day. I just wanted to share what I eat in a day. Living in a cold climate, there's no excuses. You can absolutely do this diet. I mean, yesterday I just had 3 pounds of grapes for lunch, so yeah, I had 3 pounds of grapes, washed them down, had a big bowl of them. I ate them until I was satisfied, comfortably satisfied, which is normally the whole 3 pounds. I think I had like a little bowl left over, which starting to, you know, not eat till I'm too full. I eat till I'm exactly full, and then I'm done. Anyways, so yeah, and the day before I had 3 pounds of grapes for lunch, and I have for tomorrow, I have 2 ripe papayas and some bananas. I'll have that. I make sure to eat enough though. I mean, this girl ain't starving. No way. Anyway, so I hope everybody has an amazing day, and ciao. Oh, wait! Of course! I gotta advertise my book, because I did write a book, Heal Thyself, Embracing Our Natural Diet for Optimal Health. Pick up a copy from Amazon. I'll leave links in the description or in the comments below. Would love to help you help yourself, because really I just wrote the book so people could kind of just learn more about this path and like the trials and tribulations that I went through. I'm actually writing another book. It's going to be awesome. And chapter 7, like I said, is why you're doing it wrong, which is like everything that I did wrong in the beginning, I'm grateful for, because now that, you know, you have to do everything wrong to know exactly what to do that is right. So that's sort of where I ended up. You know, I'm 11 years on this path, and I've been eating like fruit for breakfast for 11 years. I've been eating a salad every night for 11 years. I've been, you know, very consistent. There's a lot of things though that I did do that was like depleting the body and whatnot, which I'll get into in the next video, okay? Because this is getting long and I ramble, and I hope everybody has an amazing day. Pick up a copy of my book. We've also got the Natural Human Diet Guide, which has lots of hygienic recipes, which is, you know, just this little guide on Amazon. I'll leave links in the comments below as well. I co-authored that with Nat Ferris and Lauren Whiteman, And it's a great little guide to help you just make simple meals. You don't want to make things too complicated. If you overcomplicate everything and start including supplements and powders, you're going to fail, you know, and herbs and start doing all this extreme stuff like dry fasting, you're going to fail. And we'll get into all that because I got to start making one video a week. I got to. So I got to go. Have an amazing day. Ciao, everyone. Bye.